Thanks, Rebecca. Hey, what better way to spend a soggy Christmas Eve than watching movies?
Absolutely.
Movie guy Will Meyer is here with us, and we've got some big movies on the docket today, some that aren't even coming out until tonight.
Yeah.
The first one just came out recently. It's Sing.
Sing, yeah, this is a movie that looks like a huge crowd pleaser. It's from Illumination Entertainment. They brought us Despicable Me and The Secret Life of Pets. This is a movie that a lot of people are rushing to see. It looks like it's going to do huge numbers at the box office this weekend. I think they may walk out a little bit disappointed, though. This is a movie that I was really looking forward to, and you know, I was struggling to stay with it for a while. I was at the post office actually yesterday and was talking about it, and the postmaster said, you know what, we just thought it was boring. And that's the best way to describe it, I think. The first hour, there's not much of a story, and it doesn't have to be original, but it does have to keep you engaged, and it really fails to do that. There's a lot of creatures in this movie, but they're more of types than actual characters, so you don't really care all that much whether they succeed or fail. And it's one of the few kids movies I've been in some time where neither the kids nor the adults were really laughing. And then where's the music? You know, it's a movie called Sing. It's really just recordings of pop songs, like we're hearing just the radio version we'd normally hear for a while. Then the last half hour comes, and then it really mostly redeems itself, I think. It does give us a lot of these covers. There's a lot of performances, and it's a lot of fun. It's all the fun we've been missing in the first part of the movie. And so it does even pull on your heartstrings some, too. So I think that is fun. You're going to walk out of it because of that saying, oh, that was fine, but I guarantee you in 6 months when this movie comes out on DVD, your kids are going to want it just so they can watch that final half hour and nothing else. So I was disappointed overall. I would say 2 out of 4 stars.
I was going to guess you were going to say 2 or 2.5 based on what you were saying. The next movie has a pretty star-studded cast. It's Passengers, and that's Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, they've been a pretty hot duo.
Absolutely. These two can do any movie in Hollywood that they want to right now. You know, they're huge stars, and you know, this is a film that's from an Oscar-winning, Oscar-nominated director as well. But the word around town on this one, not to make this a negative Christmas special, but is that this is a bad movie. Critics panned this. Audiences don't seem to be liking it that much either. I liked it more than most, actually. I think for the first hour or so, this movie does get a lot of mileage out of its premise. I think that it's fun and also gives you a sense of the isolation these people feel in their predicament. And it does have a juicy moral dilemma at the center that I can't talk about because it's a twist. But that's quickly abandoned, and it really never looks back. And that's when the movie starts to fall apart. The problem isn't with the stars. I think they're great together. They have great chemistry. Chris Pratt does a lot with a pretty thin character. Jennifer Lawrence, you know, she's an Oscar-winning actress, and she has to deliver some of the most painfully cringeworthy dialogue in this movie, and she does it with conviction, though. And then it just evolves into this action movie that's dull, and it's just not very interesting. It's not a crash landing, but it is a rough landing. I think that these stars deserve better for sure.
So, bummer. What's the star count on that one?
I'd say 2 out of 4 stars as well.
So those two together would make a good movie. That'd be 4 stars,
them just talk
right?
For a long time, but yeah.
Well, let's talk some Oscar contender movies. La La Land.
Yeah, La La Land. This, folks, this is your Oscar frontrunner for Best Picture right now. Things can change, they often do, but right now this is the movie to beat at the Oscars. This is a film that stars Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. This is a modern musical set in LA, and it's one that explores the joy and pain of pursuing your dreams in Hollywood. It's a film that was written over the course of about a decade by Damien Chazelle, music by Justin Hurwitz, and this movie is something special. Where do I begin? This movie does so many things right. Every frame of this movie pops with color. I could talk about the cinematography, the production design, the music. Everything just comes together, and it just simply works. This movie puts you in a trance and knocks you back in your seat and puts a smile on your face that doesn't leave for 2.5 hours. This movie is about nostalgia. It's nostalgic also for old musicals, but what it's amazingly able to do is take those influences and make something that's just totally original. This is a film that it's funny as well. It feels like it's timeless, but then something like a cell phone or the start of a car just snaps you out of it and makes you realize, oh, this is taking place in modern day life. And it's really funny, it's romantic, it's daring. I think that these two leads have great chemistry together. My favorite moments were when there wasn't any music at all. It was just them talking. It felt very natural. They have just wonderful chemistry. Gosling, quite good. Emma Stone, fantastic. I never knew that she was this good. She shows tremendous range. This movie is slight on story, but it is thought-provoking about relationships. It has a perfect ending that is really going to hit home for a lot of people. I just love so much about this movie. I do think that it could use a few more songs. There's a lot of score in this movie, but not many original songs. But overall, you're still going to whistle, hum, or skip all the way to your car and may even buy the soundtrack still. This is the kind of movie that makes me fall in love with movies all over again. rush to see this one.
It's got to be
I'd say 3.5. It's got a couple flaws. I have to knock it 4. I do love it, but yeah, it does have a couple issues, but I still love it.
So great movie there and great cast in that movie. The last one, big actor, Denzel, Fences.
Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Denzel is directing this one too. Both Denzel and Viola actually won Tony Awards for their performances in this play on Broadway in 2010, and it's based on August Wilson's Pulitzer and Tony Award-winning play, and they're reviving their roles once again, both of whom give phenomenal performances. Denzel is as good as he ever was. Viola, it's scary how good she is here. Performances don't get much better than this. This is a complex movie with rich characters. There's so much thematic material here. This is a tragic story of an American family. It's about duty, responsibility, freedom versus protection, chasing your dreams versus being pragmatic. It's a movie that is going to hit home for a lot of people. It's painful, but it's also cathartic. It's a movie that you're probably going to stand up and clap as you wipe away your tears. I really did like this movie a lot. I think it is a bit stagey at times. It's almost impossible when you adapt a play and make it a movie. And it does end on a more sentimental note than the play does, and I don't think it's quite earned, but still, the writing is so strong in this movie. This movie has countless powerful emotional moments. This is one you should absolutely rush to the theater to see too. So this is, I'd say 3.5 out of 4 stars.
3.5 stars, and it's tough to get a 3.5 from Will Meyer. So that's great, Will. That's everything you need to know, and you can't just see these movies ahead of time. It takes a good critic to do that. So Will, we're thankful to have you here and give us kind of a sneak peek before some of these even come out.
Yeah, those last 2 come out tonight, so make sure to check them out.
Great, looking forward to that.